What's up YouTube, Rudy here, and welcome to Let's Play Stellaris, Anarchy in the U.S.K. Today we're going to continue building wormhole stations and exploring, and some brave scientists will explore the edge of a fallen empire, and more battles with space crystals. We just analyzed some debris, and we made plus 10% progress to mining drone lasers and nano-composite materials. That's pretty good. I believe these beta aliens are space crystals, but I'm going to go to the situation log and research the beta aliens to get that figured out. Once the special project is complete, they will be revealed as space crystals to me, and I'll get some special events that could give me bonuses, which will be... And Libertalia is still working on the planetary administration. Just another day in the U.S.K. When will something happen?
Anomaly found.
Alright, we found an anomaly in the COSC system. I'll research it, only 5% chance of failure. What's in the Beld system? I see a red exclamation point, but I'm not sure what it is. I guess I'll have to send a strike force there eventually.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, just 10 more months before our new population. I'm gonna...
Updated.
Iota aliens, I mean, if we keep finding aliens, we're gonna run out of alphabet pretty soon. I'm going to build a mining network here in anticipation. Then as soon as that population is done, we'll get more minerals and they won't be unemployed. Everyone will be happy. We found a gigantic skeleton. I hope this is not an elaborate prank. The bones appear to be 3.4 billion years old. Billion with a B, as Carl Sagan would say. Fascinating. Special project to investigate the gigantic skeleton.
Situation log updated.
I'll get to it eventually. I got a lot on my mind right now. So we've encountered this fallen empire right next door. Declare a rivalry? No, I don't think so. I think,
Construction complete.
They're xenophobic.
Special project complete.
Thankfully, they're isolationists. Alright, so we finished researching the crystalline entities. What's the deal with space crystals? As Jerry Seinfeld would say, we are going to observe them to find out what the deal is.
System survey complete.
What can we do? So if I research it, it'll take 90 days of physics research? Yeah, I'll go for it. I guess I'll have my construction ship. So anyway, yeah, let's continue building some more wormhole stations. Clearly, the galactic rim is off limits, at least in that direction. Alright, I'm going to send my construction ship to Haramuth and build a mining station. And then once I'm done with that crystal researching the crystalline entities, I'm going to head to these two systems and take out the space crystals that are here. How's my science ship doing? Busy analyzing the Kazabia system. Oh, look at this. Right on the edge of the fallen empire space.
Complete.
Crystalline entities are unbreakable. So we've finished studying the space crystals, and there seems to be some disagreement about the exact nature of the creatures among our society, and probably lots of misconceptions too, but I have two interesting options here. Well, I'm going to go with this option, which I get because I'm a Fanatic Xenophiles, and I get prismatic lenses, a modifier to my empire that gives me plus 10% physics research. I feel like optics and physics go together like peas and carrots, you know, like optics is like a great example of applied physics in the world. It has quite a good history, in fact, too. I've sent my strike force to clear out the space crystals from those other two systems I mentioned. All right, let's invest into... So now that I have a planetary administration building, I can upgrade all of my structures to the next tier. And also, this particular plot gets a +1 adjacency bonus because of the planetary administration. So I'm going to upgrade that hydroponic farm to increase growth. I'm going to build a mining network here. I'm going to lose access to the food, but that's alright. Also build a mining network here, and all these structures are at minus 15% cost because of the low gravity. And also the planetary governor helps abate the cost a bit. So that's pretty good. I'll be getting quite a few minerals. And I really don't need to clear anything out right now. This unit of population will be done growing before we know it. I guess I'll queue up a basic science lab. And hopefully they'll sort of finish at the same time. And then on New Jilosia, with our pre-sentient neighbors, who we like and do not experiment on. It appears my population is only growing at 0.2 per month. That's kind of low. I would expect something like 1.4 or 1.5. I'm not sure why growth is so slow in this world. Only 0.2% is like... Is the president of the pre-sentience sort of giving me a penalty to my population? Oh yeah, 4 existing populations. That's kind of annoying that the pre-sentients count towards my own growth rate. I mean, the pre-sentients certainly don't, inhabit as much land as we do with our big buildings and everything. Let's do some quick math here. 43.5 minus 11.4 divided by 0.2 per month. It's going to take 160 months to grow that population unit. That's 13 years. That is just absurd. That is ridiculous. Can I, like, take back this colonization? Because I don't want to live on this world if I can't even grow food to feed my people. Well, I guess we'll just have to live with this extraordinarily terrible colony for a while. Not much we can do about it now. I think we'll just have to wait until we can uplift the pre-sentients and turn them into citizens on their own. Alright, the first strike force has arrived in the Barbeau system. Let's take out those space crystals. Or it's the Borbo system, not the Barbeau.
Hostile fleet engaged. System survey complete.
Shields holding. Like, for every crystal I defeat, I'll be able to analyze the debris, and that'll help research that regenerative hull tissue.
System survey complete. Situation log updated. Research complete.
Easily done. And I'll send in my science ship to research the debris and analyze the system. Alright, so yeah, we were looking at, the Kahuba system, right on the border of the Fallen Empire. This could be a fun place to colonize. I guess I'll have to survey the system and decide if it's worth it. Alright, yeah, we got some more research to pick. Hyperlane mapping, hey. Hyperlane mapping could be useful. It'll take 48 months. It will let me see all of the hyperlanes that certain races use to transit, so I can see all the choke points that they might be affected by. Yeah, let's do it. Seems like it'll be interesting. Oh, looks like we lost a ship. It looks like we lost the U.S.K. Warhammer. It's finally been destroyed. A sad day. It was a good ship. It was kicking around for a couple of episodes. Alright, so once they're done in the Borbo system, I'll go to Atmir and research the debris and survey the system. Additionally, I'm going to send my construction ship here to build a wormhole station.
Debris analyzed.
And then I'm going to take a look in this direction, see what I can find. See what's to our galactic north.
Anomaly found.
We found an anomaly in the Kahuba system. Yeah, research it. And then once you're done in that system, you should probably survey all these other systems.
Research complete.
Okay, we researched mountain removal, so now we can clear out mountains, somehow. Oh, what is this? We found the remains of a Yut colony on Kahuba. Kahuba 2, Kahubas 2. That's that system at the on the edge of the fallen empire that we've been surveying. Peculiar.
Situation log updated.
Okay, I'm going to research uplift. That, I guess, will let me uplift
System
those.
survey complete. Anomaly found.
Okay, so we finished surveying all of the habitable worlds quest. So we gained 433 society research and 249 energy credits. Nice. And another anomaly in Kahubas 2A. Research it. Alright, I'm going to research uplift now, which will allow me to uplift that pre-sentient species on New Jilosia. So we will perhaps turn it into a effective colony yet.
System survey complete.
I'm gonna build some solar panels on the spaceport of Libertalia. So remember that giant skeleton I found on... These pop-ups always interrupting me. We found some flexible geometric grids made up of some plastic polymer for aesthetic reasons. Can we see? I want to see these geometric grids. I guess it's just all for flavor. Well, I can use my imagination and they are beautiful. But there's the desert
Evading
world.
Hostile fleet.
What hostile fleet? Where? Oh yeah, so there was a hostile fleet in Fanatic. Ancient mining drones. Well, let's send the first strike force to clear them out. This is becoming something of a routine. And yeah, we finished our wormhole station, so now we can start exploring these other
analyzed.
worlds with our second strike force. I'll just queue all these up. My general approach is to just basically scout all the systems, and then any of them that don't have hostile life, I'll send in the science ships to survey. I encountered the Mirren civilization. So we found a civilization in the Iron Age. We can observe them and perhaps enlighten them technologically, turning them into a protectorate, which will be pretty awesome.
Construction complete.
They're also on the edge of the Fallen Empire. Though they're not in my territory.
Situation log updated.
Lambda aliens. Ah, it's a black hole.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Mining drones. Our ship is doomed.
System survey complete.
We've lost the second strike force.
Construction complete.
Okay, where's the first strike force? They have some mining drones to fight here. Okay, we need to clear some more tile blockers for more population growth. We got plenty of resources to save up, so let's go through and queue up some more tasks for our empire. That's good. On Libertalia, let's build another mining network, and let's upgrade these farms. We can upgrade this to a engineering facility, how about? I mean, there's really nothing I can do here, but once I finish researching the epigenetic triggers, I can uplift this species and they'll become productive in their own right, so I'll just have to wait for that. But in the meantime, I could build a spaceport. That'll be good. In fact, I should upgrade my spaceport, the spaceport at Jilosia, my homeworld. I'll upgrade that. Need a few more resources, a few more minerals. And they're off. And so ends another exciting episode of Let's Play Stellaris, Anarchy in the U.S.K. Thank you for watching, and give me a like if you liked the video, and stay tuned to see what happens next.